Yes, as Mark said, this has been a historic season for us, but I am just so proud of where we started coming in as the assistant athletic director for years. And seeing where we have grown is just an amazing to see all. We started off with one little room, and now we're opening it up to having the whole thing. So, kudos to you, student athletes, who committed to come here to make us great, but also to just to come back and piggyback off what Mark said, that this journey wasn't easy. This journey wasn't, um, it wasn't what everybody thought we would do, but we knew what we wanted. We came into this season locked in, setting this standard of what we wanted to do. And it was an amazing journey, as they said, with the grade 8. And that name, let's go back. That name started at Dakota State to the point to where we went down, we won the round of 32, and we were down at Dakota State. They did an amazing job with hosting us, but they all just kept questioning, how are you going to do this with 8 players? Every other team that was sitting next to us, we had a banquet just like this at the national tournament where they had, 3 or 4 tables, and we had our little one where all the girls were sitting at the one table, and they were looking at our kids, sizing us up and everything, and they just kept asking, Coach, how are you going to play with this 8? And me and my staff, we just said, watch them work. We prepared for this all season. We prepared to not make excuses. We prepared to go into battle every night to understand we give our best. I don't care if we got one person out, we got 2 people out. We have enough to do what we desire to do. And I want to tell you guys that if you believe in yourself, this group bought in. When I say bought in, if y'all want to be successful, buy into the plan. This group studied film. Like these kids study film more than I had to be prepared. If I didn't have this scouting report to them, we played on Wednesday. If it wasn't in that chat Wednesday night, it was a problem. And we had to stay on top of, because the IQ and the want to be successful led this team. The desire, the hunger, the passion, and the support. You guys don't understand having our families and our friends travel. How long was the drive? As they say, long. It was having our families and our friends travel down to Dakota State, to where they packed the gym just like this, and it was our solid 9, our solid 10 that was there supporting us. And then you guys who supported us and watched and then just cheered us on, from the administrators' support of just doing the little things. Susie, we always appreciate you. Tony, we appreciate you. Paul, we appreciate you for making this experience worth it. So I know I have 3 awards up here. So to the grade 8, my back-to-back CCAC Coach of the Year, my back-to-back IBCA Coach of the Year, that is to my players. They get that for me. I just looked good. I put something out there in front of them, they bought into it, they went out there and worked, and they made me look good. So this award is to you guys, because I can't give out all 8 awards, I only have 3, but that is to y'all. That's a testament to my players, to my coaching staff, and I couldn't be here without you guys. So with that being said, I truly want to just humbly thank you guys for loving on our team and doing what we have to do to get there, to do what we need to do. So I'm going to start with our defensive MVP. This player, in a blink of an eye, can get a triple-double, and we'll look up and be like, what the heck is going on? And then in a blink of the eye, she can lead us in rebounds. In a blink of the eye, she can lead us in scoring. In a blink of the eye, she can lead us in steals. In a blink of the eye, she can lead us in assists. But she took pride in, when we needed somebody to stop the #1 player in the nation in scoring, she raised her hand and was like, I got it. And she did her job, and that was the game that got us to a conference championship. And it takes a lot of want to. I get on them all the time about doing the little things. The little things is the things that I can't coach. The little things is the things that you have to have that dog in you to do. and she was a dog. She was the only player in conference. They got 4-time Defensive Players of the Week and led the conference to that. So this goes out to my dog, Dean Washington. So these next two awards, when I tell you the yin to the yang, the ice to the cold, the fire to the ice, the fire, whichever one you want to use. We went along all season with riding on these two players. Like, they knew tremendously that they needed the rest of their teammates to be successful. And they battled so much between each other in a great competition to be great, and that's what made us great, that they will literally look at stats at halftime and figure out who was shooting a better percentage to now figure out how to set up the other one to make sure that that percentage doesn't drop. Or they'll challenge each other to make sure, hey, you got 5 rebounds, I need you to get 3 more so we can get this triple-double between the two of us. And the competition, these were two players that stayed in the gym, like, y'all didn't see the work that they put in. 9 p.m., 10 p.m., asking us to come to the gym so they could get shots up to be successful. So it was kind of going back and forth with these two awards. So I'm going to go with the all-around student athlete. Tab has been here with us when we were struggling, when we was a walk in the park where schools thought that we was gonna walk in and they was gonna get this win. And she chose to stick it out with Governor State. She chose to stick it out with me. She chose to stick it out and believe in what the vision was. And I tell this story all the time, that she had a decision last year to either try to go pro, then got an option to go pro, then got an option to come back and play this, and she looked me dead in my face and said, if I come back, we gotta win a championship. I said, if you come back, we gotta win a championship. And not only did we win regular season, we won the tournament. We rolled her to lead us to a national appearance. Then we rolled her to lead us to a Sweet 16, and then we rolled her to lead us to an Elite 8. And she became not only a first-team all-conference back-to-back, but also a third-team All-American in the NAIA. So Tabby, on top of that, she will be graduated in May with her master's degree and will be officially done with her collegiate career. So our last award, we got, this is what I deal with. This is what y'all don't see. These are the things that you guys don't see. But this is one of the best groups that I've ever gotten to coach. I want to tell you guys this before I talk about the next player. I challenge them every day to come in and do something that you love. Life is too short to not do what you love. And that was our goal in practice, to make sure everybody, from myself to my coaches to our players to people who are watching us, to remember to enjoy what you do. If you're not enjoying what you do or who you're around, you need to find a new circle. And they chose to make this group so fun to coach and so fun to be around. So this last award, I have definitely been blessed to, when she decided to transfer from Western Illinois, that she sent an email in, and I think I responded within 30 seconds. And it worked out to the best of our ability to make sure that she wanted to come somewhere where she felt like she was at home. And if this is what home made this kid perform the way that she did, Governor State did a great job. She came in, and when she decided to come back for her senior year, we set down the goals, and her goal wasn't even to do what she did this year. Her goal was to just win. And the work that she put in, and the work that attests to the mentality of being successful and what we needed at any given time, she showed up. I've never seen a kid shoot over 55% from the field, 40% from the three-point line, and 78% from the free throw line for a season. And then professionals can't even do that. She went 50, 40, 75 for the entire season. She had 2 back-to-back 40-point games. And it's funny because Tabby was the all-time record for points scored in a game until that game where she broke it with 40, and then she responded back and hit 44 a couple of nights after that. She just had a different mentality that I know she'll be successful in life. So not only was she first team all-conference, she was also our first ever National Player of the Week in Governor State history. And I just can't say enough to not only just talk about what they do, but the character of this group. She was also three-time Player of the Week, Offensive Player of the Week, first team CCAC, and then the last little stipulation that she put on that, she said, man, I'm just gonna go for it all, and became first team All-American. So I'm literally 2 All-Americans on 1 team is not enough. I'm humbled to coach this group, but Z, come on up here, Miss MVP.